I'm back. Um, my last video may have seemed random, but the reason for it is very personal to me because my awakening for me was a fight against everything I'd been raised to believe, everything that I knew for a fact was real, and that I seemed like this was chaotic. It was driving me crazy. I thought I was losing it, and I wasn't. It was forcing a true reality above the reality that we are in. And the reason I'm making these is to hopefully help you understand, one, you're not alone. There's a whole world of people waking up right now, and you are special. Some of you are going to be able to do things you never thought. Some of you will be doing scrying. Some of you will feel energy and abundance, and everything will seem chaotic. You will have dreams you don't understand. You will, just the thing I want you to understand is just give it time. People around you certainly won't understand what's going on with you, and you will be different than you were before. I mean, you are different than you were before. It's not a bad thing, you know. You will feel at times like you're having emotions that aren't your own, and they're truly not. You're empathic, and that's the first step in understanding what's going on right now. Is you are picking up other people's feelings as your own, and you don't know what to do or how to do or anything. All you know is you're aggravated, you're mad, and it's not you, it's them. And then you'll be sad, and you have no reason in the world to be sad, but you'll be on the verge of tears. It's not you, it's them. And understanding that you're picking up other people's feelings, either singularly or as a group. I mean, people don't understand that they can pass their feelings to a group, and people don't understand that they're picking up other people's feelings. Okay, you're picking them up. A simple exercise that I do in this situation is just breathe. All you got to do is just breathe and focus. No, this isn't my monkey. This isn't my tree. I'm me. I'm good. I'm in a good place. I'm safe. I'm sound. And put out positive energy, kind of like a bubble around you, and it'll reduce that. It'll allow you to have your own thoughts instead of all these chaotic images going off in your mind. And I understand you're having those chaotic images, and it's okay. It's not you. You're picking up from this person and that person and that person and that person. Just breathe. Like I said, I believed I was new at this. It's always been there. I just wasn't. I was ignoring it, to put it in the best possible way. And realizing that, hey, I don't have to ignore it. It's part of what I am, who I am, and what I'm going to become, and what I'm going to do for others. Like this video, you're going to have dreams. For instance, one of mine, I went to sleep, and I was sleeping fine, and all of a sudden I found myself in this college town, and I was at a college coffee shop. Knew nobody there, was asking for help, nobody could understand me. And all of a sudden I look out, it had windows everywhere in the front. I look out and I see a tornado bearing down on us. So I run in the bathroom and I jump under the sink and I grab, the pipe and hold on to her tight. And after it passes, I come out and I'm helping all those that are injured and everything. And then I turn around and look, and there's a smiling Buddha. He's got a tornado in one hand, holding it up like he does, and the other hand on his belly holding another one. And over time, I've come to recognize that was the Buddha represented me, and I was trying to hold on to the chaos of the old life and the chaos of waking up and what was going on, and it was scary to me. It really was. I didn't have anybody to turn to. I reached out to a lady named Nay in England, and it started there. And I started calming down and thinking about things and, what was really occurring. And I mean, the first thing that I really got was pain in the palm of my hands. And I was like, that's just strange. It was real physical pain, and I didn't understand it. And I reached out to different folks, and they were like, well, this is how you get rid of energy. You put your hands on the trees, or you put your hands on the ground and just leave it and let it flow out, and then it'll stop hurting. And I tried all this. I went to a local crystal place, and I picked up a few crystals, and I picked up one, and it dissolved in my hand, which was very strange. There was a night where I tried to light a candle in my house. It smelled good. And I was trying to light it, and it was halfway down the little jar it was in, so it wouldn't light, and I burnt my thumb. And I remember, damn it, I need this candle to fucking light. And it popped on. I gently set it down away from me, and I stared at it and went, what in God's name is going on? I've tried to reproduce it, haven't yet, but it did let me know that there is energies and forces that I'm in contact with that I need to learn how to control, or how to interact with on a spiritual level, that I have been working on. And I've come to understand that there's certain things that we say or do, and please understand this, next part, words have energy. Energy is power. Power causes effect. So be particularly mindful of what you say and how you say, because with this, there could be there is repercussions for anything you do. If you do it for the right reasons at the right time, you're fine, you're golden, you're covered. If you do it because somebody pissed you off, yeah, you're gonna feel that one, and it's gonna come back and bite you in the butt. And let's see, the next thing I wanted to enlighten or instruct about is that I started getting communication. And when I say communication, a lot of times it's impressions, but it's not strictly two impressions, and you may get those. And when you get those, you need to act on them, because it's not a if or a maybe, it's a certainty, whatever that impression is about. For myself, I had an impression, and I got this tickle in the back of my throat, and I was coughing and I was hacking, and it just wouldn't go away. And I thought on it, and I put my hand up here, and I was like, heal, heal, heal. And I did it in my mind, and it turned out that it was a friend of mine that had been having an issue, not me, and that it had just stopped when I had called, because I called her about it, because again, my thinking, at the time was, I need help. And the truth of the matter is, we all do need help, but it's not help in learning what we can do or being able to do what we do. It's learning to accept that we can do what we can do. And each of us is different. I am an ascended master. I run across people all the time that have abilities, and then it awakens that ability in me, and then I have to go back and look at it and go, okay, this is what it was, this is why it happened, and I got that. Okay, I got this. It's not a big deal, because the first few times it happens to you, it's going to freak you out. If it doesn't, good on you, okay? But for most, you're going to be going, what the, hell no. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. And when that occurs, you need to be knowledgeable of it, you need to accept it, and you need to tell the person that you got it from, if you can identify them, hey, good on you. You know, you can do this, you can do that. And it's kind of like we're in a big underground, because we've been taught to watch TV. We've been taught to play video games. We've been taught to be distracted from what's really going on around us. And we're waking up and finding out, hey, that's not true. This is real. That's not real. And, you know, you'll notice things like, you'll notice numbers seem to follow you. Like 1111 or 1212 or 333 or 111 or 222, and these are all called angelic numbers. And to get the meaning of them, it's very simple. You go to Google, you type in what's the meaning of, and you put the number in, and it'll bring up a reference, and you can look at it, and you can go, oh, okay, I need to be doing this. Okay, I have a deck of animal cards. Spirit cards is what they're called. And every once in a while, if I get stumped or something, I'll shuffle them up, I'll cut them, and then I'll lift a card up and I'll read what it has to say. And I know where I'm at and how it applies. Now, if you're not into spirit guides and animal guides and that, don't pick up cards. If you're into scrying and crystals and rock and witchcraft and this and that, please go get books on whatever it is you're doing. Please read them, you know, and it'll help guide you. But there is no absolute teacher of what is happening, because you're unique. What's happening to you in your way has not happened to anybody else in your way, okay? You're on your own journey. Yes, I can say, hey, maybe you should look here, or yes, maybe you should look there. And that's what a good teacher does. They just point you in the right direction and let you learn at your own pace and at your own, what you're trying to find and what you're trying to achieve. You know, people want so much to be included, and we are included. The problem is, like I said a while ago, the TV, the video games, and this and that. It's meant to isolate you and connect you over great distances to somebody that doesn't matter. It's not putting you here and now, and that's what you're learning, is here and now. And when you do the one-on-one, you'll find things and you'll discover things, and it may be your ability, it may be their ability. You can go, hey, did you know you can do this? You know, don't be afraid. There's a great number of pagan communities out there that are willing to show you, hey, I do this and this and this and this and this, and that's great. That's what they do. But take what you can from it, what applies to you, and how you can apply it to yourself, that you want to apply to yourself, that calls to you to say, hey, you need to do this, you know, and you approach it that way. If you have trouble interpreting your dreams, let me know. I'll give you my best shot. It may be right, it may be wrong, but it'll put something in your mind, and it'll be like a little key, and you'll go, oh, no, that's not what it meant. This is what it meant, and we'll have a dialogue. You know, there is no right or wrong answer. There is no right or wrong way. The main thing I want you to know is you're not alone. You're not crazy. We're all here to help each other, and it's going to happen. We're waking up, and the powers that be are scared. I thank you for your time again. Y'all have a great week. I'll see you in 7 days.